out of Avoca, passing Wooden Bridge now on the way to Auckrim. Something we've done before, but that's not the highlight of today. Well, we're not even gonna go here, are we? Where are we going? Interesting. I am not expecting this. I have no idea where we're going to R1250. But sure, we're gonna follow this road because my idea last time was to follow roads that I haven't ridden before, and I ended up riding roads that I had ridden before, thinking that I hadn't. Because the GPS, I didn't get the GPS to work properly as I wanted it to, so I ended up trying to figure out the GPS, and I think I finally managed. It took me an hour to figure it out today, but now the route that I've programmed is sending me a way that I wouldn't go. It's actually sending me back, but this time around I'm going to trust the GPS, you know, and I'm gonna say let's go, let's do whatever you send me to, and go that way. So here we are, 7:47, as you see. This bit is quite nice. It's twisty enough. Heads down to R1250, and that's pretty much it now. Some bikes on the road today. The weather is not supposed to be great tomorrow, so I think most of the people are taking advantage of today and heading down to heading away for a spin today while the weather is dry, which is what we're doing. No destination. I had a plan earlier, well, last night I was thinking of a plan of doing the R1250. I've done that before several times. It's a lovely road, goes through the Sally Gap and all that. I need to record it. I have some recordings of the Sally Gap, but I have not recorded that particular road properly, so I will need to do that at some stage. But then I ended up like going, yeah, I've ridden that before. I want to ride something that I haven't ridden before. You know, I want to discover new roads and find new places. That's why I like to ride. I like to discover new places. So yeah, I have selected Garmin's most adventurous routing option. So as I maxed out, and see where it sends me. Now, roads we have never ridden before. That's what we are talking about. I have no idea. I didn't even know this road existed. So we just left Cool Greeny in County Wicklow, and I believe if the navigation is taking me in the right direction, we're heading towards Tina Healy, also in County Wicklow. So yeah, here we are. L1001, according to the navigation. It's not even a regional road, it's a local road. A few bends, reasonable surface, and some traffic by the looks of it.
Say it ain't
Lovely piece of road. Look at that. Deadly. Deadly. Going up the hill. That's what we want. Stop in 50 meters. And then what? Where are we going? So moved into the L6204, another local road from the L1001. I have today with me a tourist seat, like an air bubble seat that I am testing. I saw rave reviews for it. I saw rave reviews for a similar one from SW Motec. This one is very similar to the SW Motec but half the price. And it's a seat that you throw on top of your regular seat, and it has air bubbles that you can feel. And it's supposed to relieve the pressure in pressure zones as you ride with the air. And I must say, so far I'm impressed. But I must say that at the moment I am cool as a cucumber. I'm pretty okay with it. Not a bother. Dirty. Interesting. Nice surface though. Twisties! It's the start of the autumn, so we're starting to see leaves popping down on the roads as well, which not the best for traction. And there's still a lot of tractors on the roads, so they are dirty. But they are nice. Oh, love a bit of new road. Bit of new tarmac. With some bends in it. Beautiful. The thing is beauty. We're getting close to Tina Hilly, according to what I can see in the map here. So that is one of the stops, one of the waypoints. There we are. Waypoint number 1. We've made it through a different. Oh, I've been here. I think a different road than what I was thinking, but we did make it, so good. Good on you, Garmin. Slow for 2 kilometers. Bands. Okay. We take it.
I'm calling for you, reaching out to know if it's true. I'm falling for you, yearning for you, reaching out to hold you down, hold you down, hold you down, hold you down. I'm calling for you. Don't you feel like cutting loose? Yeah, cutting loose, cutting loose. I'm alive, I do die. My mind stretched out on the canopy. My dreams getting bigger than you and me. I'm alive, I do die.
Oh, look at that. I'm gonna go slow. I think that's Llugnaquilla already. If it's not there, it's there. That Llugnaquilla is the tallest mountain in Leinster, or the highest mountain in Leinster. And that I think it's 960 something meters, something like that. I will put the height somewhere in the video. And I've climbed it once only, and the top was like today, full of clouds, and I couldn't see anything getting up the top. It was really hard to find the cairn. I had to kind of go and do squares and compass navigation for a while there, because there was no visibility at all. We couldn't see anything past 5 meters or so, not even. So yeah, that's the only time I've been there, and that was many years ago, 8 years ago, 9 years ago, possibly. So I haven't been there in a long time. Wow, what is that? Homewood Castle. Interesting. Private residence. Semper Fidelis. Interesting. I wonder who lives there. Private residence. Homewood Castle. Wow. Look at the size of that property. Look at the woods. Beautiful. Homewood Castle. Didn't know about it. Semper Fidelis is the motto of the Marine Corps, I think, in the US. This is a gate for sure for that castle. This all belongs to it. I'm trying to get a glimpse, but you can't get a glimpse of the castle at all. There it is. There's no cloud now. Get a little bit less wind here. There's I'm not sure. I don't think that's Llugnaquilla. I think there's a different one. But it's like that. It's not a peak. It's kind of a flat top. There's 2 prisons on the side. When you get into the summit, there's 2 places on each side where there's kind of a steep fall, so you need to be careful. But if I remember correctly, but the summit itself is not peaked. It's kind of just a round summit. I like it more rugged, more peaky. The clouds are getting a little bit darker. It's supposed to rain a little bit this afternoon, so I hope it doesn't rain too much. But look at that, like the view is pretty stunning. And we are definitely doing roads that I haven't ridden before. So, thank you, Garmin. You're behaving well today. There's some beautiful homes around these places. Like really, really big areas, plenty of space. My only issue with small children is, like in this place is fine because you will have other small children. There are other houses here, but like living far out for me is a little bit. Although I think I'd love it myself, having all the space and having the possibility of growing your own vegetables, having your vegetable and fruit garden, and all these things, being a little bit more self-sufficient and a little bit more nature oriented. I think the kids would struggle being home all alone with pretty, wow, I would not struggle on that one for sure, with not so good internet, because in the country you wouldn't have so good internet as you would have in a city, so it would limit a lot their options in terms of social interactions and whatnot. One part of me really wants to get into the country and have a bigger home with more space and more things to do, and another part of me is kind of going, yeah, that will not be good for the kids, which ultimately will be the deciding factor. So if you're watching this and you've moved to the country and you have small children, let me know what you think, because that's a dilemma for me. L2083. We're on a local road in the Wicklow Mountains. We're heading towards Glenmalure at the moment. Another road that I hadn't ridden before. The scenery, look at it. It's amazing. I turned left, so I need to go straight here. Sorry, I was a little bit distracted with the scenery there, and I wasn't really sure where to go. So here we go, Glenmalure. We're heading to Glenmalure, and then that is at the Glenmalure is at the bottom of, oh wow, look at that, beautiful. Is at the bottom of Llugnaquilla, the mountain I was talking about earlier. That is the tallest in Leinster, and I think it's the highest outside of Kerry as well, if I'm not wrong. If I am, let me know. But I think it is the highest outside of County Kerry, and the mountain range there, I can't remember the name now. Wow, look at that. That is an old arch. These are the roads I love to ride, and usually there's not a lot of traffic, even though we are in the weekend. The only problem is, in terms of road surface, sometimes you get gravel, potholes that are not signaled, and that can be dangerous. Sorry, I need to open this for a bit because I'm getting warm. It is quite warm today, 21 degrees today, and I didn't bring my my summer jacket, and I should have. I didn't because it's supposed to rain today, and it's supposed to rain a little bit, not a lot, but I didn't want to have to put on the over jacket. That one is not waterproof, so stay there. Yeah, I ended up bringing, oh, there's a deer, look, a deer, cute. I hope the GoPro caught that because it's small, like the deer is small. The GoPro is very wide angle, so cool. We don't have many, if any, high mountain passes in Ireland, unfortunately, but we have many of these tiny little service roads that are very scenic. Look at that! Look at that view! It's amazing. So yeah, beautiful road. Thank you, Garmin. Well chosen. L2083 in County Wicklow. If you want to come and ride it, I would recommend it. The road surface is okay. There's just enough bends, and the scenery is fantastic. Look at that. What more can you ask for? We're getting to the valley of Glenmalure now. We're descending to the valley now, and we're going to be there shortly. And I think I'm not 100% sure, but I think there's the army firing range. I know that he's on the ascent to Llugnaquilla, because you have a path, and you're told not to deviate from the path because of the possibility of unexploded devices being there. Look at that! Look at that mountain face. That's really nice. I'm not exactly sure how many meters we went up. Not a lot. 400, 500 maybe, but we're coming down now. Temperature is rising, so we lost at the top. We were 18 degrees, I think, 17-18 degrees, and before we were at 21, so we lost about, I think, 3-4 degrees going up, which means 350, 450 meters, something like that. 400 meters. I think you lose on average 1 degree per 100 meters that you climb, so something like that. The Wicklow walkway is there. This is, I don't know what it is, but it's an old house, and we're just down in Glenmalure. I recognize some of this.